Hey, it's Michael. Not so long ago I went to another hospital to look at the general electronics, AISYS CS2 machines. I made some notes. Here they are, and of course I used this GoPro and shot some footage. So before we start, I just want to run through it and then we can look at videos, see how we go, just to prepare you when the new machine comes mid-July. So you do your pipe alarms on the wall first, test button, wait for the flashy lights and all that sort of stuff. Check the power to the boom, power failure, suction, scavenging, oxygen flush, emergency oxygen. Check the level 1 check labels with the expiry dates on it, all that kind of stuff. Exactly the same. Then when we would do the self-test, there's actually 4 steps to this. So first there's a full test, which has 2 steps to it. One is called vent/gas. That takes about 5 minutes, and the instructions of how to set up the machine are on there, to include the YPs and whether it should be in manual or ventilator mode, whether you should have your APL open, closed, and this kind of stuff. Yep, so it's all on the machine, and then it will register 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the things it does. Then once that's complete, then there's a circuit leak test. That takes about a minute. You do need to swap the settings around to make sure everything's well. So once that whole full test, which is 2 components, is done, should be followed with a low pressure test. That's done through the common gas outlet with a little bulb. Yep. Did you like the sound effects? A little bulb, and you squeeze all the air out of the common gas outlet line, and then you wait for that bulb to stay flat and deflated for 30 seconds. And of course it just becomes a sound effect again, big bulb. Yeah, and then there's a leak and you have to fix it. And the last one of this test that you run through the machine is the agent delivery test. So you'll see there's actually canisters on this machine, and no longer these vaporizers that you may be used to. Alright, so once you've done that, similar with the current level 2 ANZCA test we do, you do the oxygen failure, you do your manual test with your bags and test the flows and all that kind of stuff. Then you put it on volume control, set it to 510, and see that within 10 cycles the right amount of air is delivered, so that's plus or minus 10%, so between 550 and 450. And then you can generate a high pressure alarm, of course, when the machine is delivering, and you can disconnect the YPs to see if you get an apnea, low pressure alarm. Yeah, and basically that's your level 2 test on the AISYS CS2. And of course you finish off with the emergency equipment, emergency drugs, and your syringe drivers and all the other bits. Alright, I'll make a proper version once we have the machine installed. Thank you. So here we go. Power to the boom. Machine main power through leads into this boom, into the right red socket. Yep. So within the expiry dates. Yeah. Oxygen cylinder. Everything is connected in properly. There we go. Cylinder is closed. Suction runs from the front. Scavenger.
You see how to the warm up.
Yep.
It's all good. This is now. Yep. We're going for a full test.
Yep.
Set the bag, then switch to vent.
Yep. Just hit the back there.
The common gas outlet to circle.
Yep.
On.
It's on.
Calibrate, remove and reinsert flow sensors.
Yep. So that's what we're doing there.
Remove it.
Ding. Yep. There's the signs come up. And it's calibrated. And we go to start, aren't we?
Yes. Yes.
So it's doing the ventilator and manual test now. It's pretty straightforward, I remember. Make sure the bellows are fully collapsed. There we go. Yep. Occlude the patient Y, so yep, there we go. There's a slot on the side. Perfect. And then continue. So 5 minutes. I'll pause it. Yep.
So it's finished.
Finished.
Got occluded patient Y. Still occluded. It's a bag.
Which is yep, on the left, done.
APL halfway between 30 and 70.
AGO is still to circle. There's that one there. Select start. So I'm ensuring this is a leak test with your 30 and 70. Yeah.
And I'm checking that your APL is calibrated reasonably.
Would that be running? Or? I know, look, I need it, but it's too late. Yeah. Perfect, so wait a minute for that. So we're at 5 minutes and then a minute for the circuit leak, so about 6 minutes. Circuit leak passed, so all the reminders are on there, it's done, ready to start, guys. Okay. Okay, so now we do low pressure leak. ACGO selected. So here we're going to switch that on and the common gas outlet. We have this little bulb system. So step 2, touch squeeze bulb to the outlet. Now we're squeezing the bulb, removing any air and gases from the circuit of the common gas outlet, and so it's flat, and we wait for 30 seconds. If the bulb fully inflates within 30 seconds, we have an unacceptable leak. Otherwise, we pass it. It's for training purposes, I think so let's assume that's a pass, and then we say pass there. Yep, and we're going to remove the bulb, put it back onto the circuit. And now we're going to test agent delivery. So there's a few concerns there. Must make sure the scavenging is working. What is it here? Insert a cassette and connect the patient circuit and scavenging. So make sure it is the CEVO and not the DES. So just for people who don't know how to operate that, there's a locking mechanism there. And then the whole cassette comes out and you can press it back in. So you can use quite a bit of strength there. Okay, so we need to switch the ventilator on. Number 3, patient Y needs to be occluded, which it is. 4 need to be on circle, which it is, and then we're going to start. I know, 2 people. Alright, so this runs. So you do back vent switch, oxygen pressure, and then delivery. I just try this here. It says okay, 0, and then we go back. Okay, what we're going to attempt now is do 50-50 with oxygen and nitrous, and we're going to do an oxygen fail. So we connect the filter to the circuit and run the sample line. So you can see here, that's the sample line unit, and that goes into a filter. Perfect. So while we're doing that, we're going to have to start a case. Yep. Alright. Start a case. Yep. All right, we're running an adult one. Doesn't matter. We're onto bag, and now we're just running 6 oxygen, but we want to go half and half. So here we go. Similar on the dragger. Dial down to 50. Yeah, we're running on 1 litre.
Just give me a second. It's off. Gas up.
Got set up. There we go. Want to go after air into the nitrous. Cool. Beautiful. 3 and 3. Everyone's familiar with that, I would hope. So this little unit here. See the gases. So we're getting close to 50-50. This always takes a little bit of time. I'll switch it. Good. 50-50 now. So we're going to simulate a oxygen failure. So the oxygen is disconnected now. We sometimes use the flash just to... Oxygen supply fail, gas supply. Yep. Open oxygen cylinder. Okay. And we're back in business. And we've switched our cylinder up as well. Perfect. So I've seen it once.
You can check your inspiration expiration valve.
Yep, so here's these 2 first. Yep. I can see him working. I hope the video does the same. So this is what we're doing. Yep, the 2 limbs. And that one and that one. I could see him working. Hopefully the video worked. Okay.
And the disconnection.
Disconnection, yeah. So basically what we do when we do the ventilator test, after it's happy, we just give a good squeeze when it's delivering, and then we get the high pressure. So that's pretty the same, and they will know how to do the low pressure one.
And you could do that after you've been winding as well as you do.
Yeah. So will the ventilator come up now? Yep. Do it how you do it. It's fine. So there we go. Ours is this slow as well. There we go. Phil Bellas is simply unable to drive. So that's our low pressure apnea alarm. Oh yeah, you have your spirometry. There we go. Perfect. Yep. Ventilator mode, volume controlled. We set 500, 10 rests, and off we go. Sorry. We were slow in getting there. 461, so we already have a pass.